Today I'll be presenting the natural flower arrangements. So first is the bouquet of flowers. For this, my concept is love blossoms. So the bouquet is dedicated for the one you love. And the ideal love blossom is to develop an intense emotion of affection, warmth, fondness, and regard towards a person by giving these sets of flowers. And in hopes these flowers can create a possibility of new romance in the air. Now first, I started drawing a half a dozen of red roses because this is known as the most iconic symbolism for love. Then it will be surrounded by baby's breath. Baby's breath is often associated with young love and new beginnings. And then it will be followed up by some leaves that will be used as fillers. This will be wrapped up with thick wrapping paper. Then for the final touches, it will then be attached with a ribbon. Now here are the three main plants that I'll be using: the roses, leaves, and then the baby's breath. First, I started to spread out the baby's breath, and then on top of it are the leaves. Then here I just started playing around with it and started to just spread out the baby's breath even more so it can be evenly distributed around the flower arrangement. Once I was happy with how I looked like, I started placing in the roses. I tried to spread them evenly in the bouquet so it would look nice. So once I was happy with how it looked like, I started to tie it up with a ribbon. After that, I grabbed this wrapping paper and started to fold it. It has this marble effect which gives it a more elegant kind of feel. Then on top, I placed the flowers that I had arranged and then just tied it up again on a knot. After that, I just repeated the same process over and over again. So I grabbed a wrapping paper, then folded it in half, and then tied it to the bouquet. Then do it all over again until I was satisfied on how the wrapping looked like. Now once everything was finally done, I grabbed a bow and then placed it on the middle. And then I just started cutting the excess ribbon, and this is the final output. Now here are just some pictures of the final output. Now moving on to the ikebana. My main concept for this is called Nature's Elegance. By using nature's best gift, which is the flower, the ikebana is designed in a way to show off its elegance and purity, integrating natural elements such as pink rose, bamboo leaves, and branches. So the overall design will be simple to showcase how simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance. So for this, I'll be using a bowl, and then first it will be topped off with the leaves, and it will be curved in a way to contrast with the straight lines coming off from the roses stems. Then the roses will be placed in different heights to showcase the different contrast between heaven and earth. After that, the branches will be used to create a sense of movement to the design, confining to its natural curved and unique shape. It will be used to further highlight the pink rose. Okay, now I'm starting to gather my materials. First is the bowl, then the leaves, and the two roses, and the branches. And then the foam. The first thing I did, I started cutting out the foam to fit to the glass. This will later on help stabilize the flowers in place. Once I was done, I started to cut out the stem from the plant so it will be able to fit into the glass. Now for the roses, I started to cut out the leaves because it can create a sort of distraction from the ikebana, so it won't look messy with the leaves on. That's why I started to remove them. The first thing I did was place the leaves onto the glass and started pushing it all the way through. Once I was happy with how it looked like, I started to put on the curves in the leaves by just pushing the edges inside the green foam. Then after that, I just grabbed the extra floral foam so it can help stabilize the leaves in place even more. And once I was happy, this is how it turned out to look like. After that, I grabbed the branches and started poking it onto the green foam, and to help stabilizing it, I started to also try to curve it out more so it will have a better look. After that, I just started to measure the flower stem and started to cut it so it will be able to fit into the glass. Then after that, I just started to peel off the petals that were starting to wither. Now here I'm just doing the finishing touches, and this is how the final output looks like. Now here are just some more pictures. Thank you for listening.